My name is Sandy Harvey, and I'm a Senior Analyst with Messaging and Collaboration at Amway Corporation. Amway is a global multi-level marketing and consumer product company. We had over $8 billion in sales last year. It includes product development, manufacturing in our marketing area, along with our highly successful distribution system in Access Business Group. We have a very large workforce across 20,000 employees worldwide. This does not include our business owners that are external from the company. Our adoption gap really centralized for us around the email users in our headquarters. This is found that we sent about 73,000 attachments back and forth every day. People would use their email for personal document repositories. They wasted a lot of time searching for documents or versioning of documents. They lost track of that document's history and had to merge a lot of information into those documents, wasting a lot of good productivity time for our clients. We really don't share our email correspondence very well, so attachments continued to circulate every day around the company. We decided to eliminate that document chaos to try and maximize using our SharePoint environment for storing our documents. We plan to improve the workforce productivity to bring SharePoint and unified communications and email all into a single user experience. This was our key here, is to really provide a single user experience. We wanted to simplify the time management and really help SharePoint teams really manage their events in their calendars and be able to overlay that in their Notes personal calendars with 8.5. The IT requirements were to give drag and drop access to our SharePoint documents, our links, our libraries, in and out of email to really provide a real-time document collaboration, even integration with instant messaging, to be able to store and manage our emails, our voicemails, and our project documents all within one single user interface. We also wanted to be able to schedule and update, invite people to team events on the SharePoint calendars right through our Notes client. We are a multi-vendor environment. We do have SharePoint, Lotus Notes, and Domino and Cisco Unified Communication. We do utilize all of these vendors, and we wanted to combine them together to really minimize our transition costs by combining them in this single email environment. Our solution was really Harmony for SharePoint. We considered a lot of different alternatives. Custom programming is really not an option for us because we really don't have the resources to be able to do a lot of that. We used Harmony for SharePoint in our proof of concept, and we really wanted to exploit and use that more fully. Our other alternative was to maintain separate environments, and that really took a lot of time and extra steps for the users to manually navigate between the two systems and bridge the environments. So our solution was to deploy Harmony for SharePoint to 6,000 users as a sidebar widget in our Notes upgrade package. We trained the users on how the new workflow would work and the integration with the SharePoint at the same time, the Cisco voicemail widget as well. And we completed that upgrade here at our headquarters in about 4 months. It was an overwhelming success. The results that we gained just in the 4, 5, 6 months period that we took the statistics is about a 42% reduction in the average daily volume of the email attachments that were being sent around. This was phenomenal to us. We really utilized a more centralized and reliable project and team library with the SharePoint integration. More people were able to participate in the SharePoint team calendars, and we really got our ROI back in the Harmony product in less than 6 months, or in 6 months, based on all the productivity gains and what we saved in storing attachments in email. And then I would like to provide a demo to you, showing you a little bit about what we're doing here with Amway's Collaboration Workspace and where we're headed. I was doing some research today and I came across this article about Amway Australia using social media to change Amway's 50-year-old business model. And I'm doing a presentation on a related subject, and I really want to share this article with someone in our Consumer Market Insights group here at our headquarters. So I need to figure out who my best contact is, and I'm going to actually go to my SharePoint Harmony plugin, and I'm going to choose the people search on SharePoint and choose someone in our CMI operations area. And if I look through here, I know Chris, and I can bring up his details, and this is his profile that's stored up on SharePoint. And I can see that he does indeed work in market research, and he does work with the R&D area, so I think he would be a good contact. I can also click on his documents and bring up his actual My Site and see the documents that he has posted. And I'm thinking this survey documents that he's posted might be a good tie into my presentation. And so I'm going to contact Chris and create a new email with him and put in my subject here and type in my information, and then also drag a link from his My Site for him to review. So, and send that off to Chris. Now I need to send a copy of my upcoming presentation about the social email strategy to my manager for his input. And so I'm going to upload that document first into a shared area on our messaging and collaboration site, into our shared documents area. And just by dragging it out of my email, it will drag and upload right to the SharePoint site. Now I'll go ahead and create a new email to my manager. And add my subject and the body of my message, and then I want to include a link to this by dragging it back over here. And if I wanted to create the actual attachment itself, I could hold down the Alt key and drag it over, and it would do that for like external vendors that don't have access to my SharePoint site. And so I'll send that off to him. Now we'll be able to collaborate on this one centralized copy of the document using the check-in, check-out, and the version and history functionality that's part of Harmony for SharePoint. Next, I want to be able to update the marketing calendar with my upcoming presentation. So I'm going to go to my calendar, and you can see that I already have it on my calendar here. So I want to put a copy of that up into the SharePoint calendar for the global marketing, which is overlaid here in the pink. So I'm going to copy this to SharePoint and choose the global marketing community calendar and save that so that it automatically puts that up onto the global marketing community calendar for me. Microsoft provides this calendar integration out of the box for Outlook users, but it's Harmony that provides the similar integration between Lotus Notes and the SharePoint team calendars, which really simplifies time management immensely. I also want to invite Paul to join my webcast and send a link to my presentation. So he's online, I can see here. So I'm going to actually start a chat with him. And type in my information here, and then I'm going to go to the webcast, and I'm going to copy this as a address and put that into here so that he can review that as well. While I was working on the presentation, I can see that Chris left me a voicemail message with more information regarding his social media survey results. I want to forward this to my boss as well as save it up onto our SharePoint site. So I'm going to create this message for my boss. And when I send this, I'm automatically going to be prompted to save this up on my SharePoint site. And I can select a different location, or I can put it in my shared documents, which is where I want it to go. It'll automatically send and then upload it for me. So there it is right on my Harmony SharePoint site. The nice thing about Harmony is that it makes it so easy to upload voicemails and documents and emails on SharePoint and replace outgoing attachments with links, which saves me a lot of time of navigating back and forth between systems that I use every day.